The weather's so nice today.
You seem tired. How much longer is it going to take to get there? We've got an hour to go. You can get some sleep if you're tired. I wouldn't want to bore you to death. I'd rather have you feeling fresh and energized when we get there. Besides, you're the boss of me during this trip. Don't mind me. Thanks, man. I'll just get a bit of rest and I'll be right back with you. 3 hours had passed since I got on this train with my best friend, Shin. We were off to visit some hot springs in the countryside. To explain why I'm even on this trip, I need to go a week back in time.
Hey, wanna break up?
I was suddenly dumped by the girl that I'd been living with for 3 years, and the worst part is that she did it with ease. I thought she was joking at first and laughed it off, but I found out she was serious when I came home the next day to find that all of her belongings had disappeared. I was hurt. Very, very badly hurt. I took 3 days off of work, and I lost a few pounds of weight in a matter of days. After seeing me like this, Shin asked me to come on a trip with him, probably to make me feel better. It's a short trip over the weekend. You might find someone even better on this trip! I don't have any hopes for whatever he's saying, but I just wanted to take my mind off of reality. So I decided to come with him onto the trip. What a power nap. So where are we going before we check into the hotel? I let Shin make all of the decisions for this trip, so I know virtually nothing about the schedule. Taku, I need to apologize about something to you. What is it? I just got a call from my workplace that there's an emergency that they need my help with, so I need to get to the hotel and work on it right away. So that means I'll carry all of our luggage to the hotel, so you can have fun walking around the city, alright? Wait, but I can just go to the hotel with you. It's fine. I'll get distracted if you're there anyways. What do you mean distracted? I forgot to tell you, but the place we're staying at is actually a client of the company I work at. We hosted a contest for modern artworks in this town, and there's going to be an awards ceremony for top candidates. So my senior colleagues just called to tell me that I should go and greet my coworkers if I'm near the hotel. Is that even allowed? So I'm sorry, but I can't be with you for the day. But don't worry, I'll meet up with you by dinner. But what should I do while you're gone? Like I said, just go around town. I'm sure there's a bunch of things to do since this place is a tourist spot. Why don't you go take a look at the clock that we set right by this place? It's the winner of the contest, so I'm sure it'll be worth it. Oh crap, I need to go! Bye! Wait, Shin! I'll repay you for this somehow! Don't worry! After leaving that message, Shin left for work, leaving me all alone in an unknown place. I guess I should go look at the clock he was talking about then, I told myself, and left the train station. I haven't seen such a blue sky in a while. The painfully vibrant sunlight signaled a perfect day for sightseeing. That must be it. The clock was set right in front of the station, and the design was agreeably nice. So much so that even a guy like me, with no artistic talent, was able to identify it. The first thought that came to mind when I saw it was, this looks exactly how a child would design their dream clock. Right by the clock was a young lady who had a camera in her hands, taking pictures of it from all different angles. The reason she caught my eye was because she was noticeably beautiful. Or maybe it was because she seemed like she was having so much fun. But then the next moment, the lady was so caught up in finding a good angle that she didn't notice a small step on the ground and fell right on her butt. She must have hurt her ankle because she stayed down on the ground for a while. Hey, are you okay?
Huh? Oh, yes.
Thank God. Do you need a hand?
Yes, please. Thank you.
This was the first time I met with Mako, the artist.
You really didn't have to buy this for me.
It's fine. I saw you holding your ankle. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm feeling a lot better now, thanks to you.
Oh, I've forgotten to introduce myself. My name is Takuto Kobayakawa. Nice to meet you.
Mr. Kobayakawa?
Yes?
Oh, nothing. You can call me Mako. Nice to meet you.
Mako?
Yes, it's my fake name.
A fake name?
Well, yes, but no. It's my pen name.
Pen name? What for?
I work as a part-timer on a daily basis, but sometimes I do art projects as an artist. The clock that we were just looking at was actually designed by me.
What? Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. I heard from a friend that it was chosen as the winner of the contest.
Actually, yeah.
You're the first artist I've ever met.
Really?
Yeah. I've always wondered who's behind the artworks, but I guess this is my first encounter.
Really? Your first time?
Oh, yes. There aren't many artistic people like you around me.
I see. Well, I'm glad to have met you.
Oh, yes. I'm glad to have met you, too. Have you ever had someone tell you that you have a unique personality?
Of course I do. I'm a creator, so not being normal is what I'm all about. That's funny. I've even had the boy of my first love tell me that I'm kind of weird.
Really? That must have hurt.
Not really. It's what motivated me to keep expressing myself through my artwork. So I guess I really am kind of weird. Being motivated by being called weird.
I don't know what that boy thought, but I don't think you're weird. I just think you're unique. In a good way, though. Being unique means that you have something that no one else has. And I really like that about you.
Did you just say you like me? Are you asking me out or what?
Not in that kind of way.
Oh? Not in that kind of way. Oh, I see.
Well, no. But of course, I think you're a nice girl and...
I'm just kidding. Of course I wouldn't expect you to be asking me out right now. Oh, I'm sorry. I think I got a notification for work. What should I do?
Is something wrong?
I was planning to meet a client from my work today, but they just canceled on me out of nowhere. I guess I don't have anything to do for the next 4 hours then.
Hey, if that's the case,
Yes?
could I properly ask you out right now?
Huh? So that means...
Yeah, I wanted to ask if I could spend the rest of the day with you today. To be honest with you, the friend that I came here with actually canceled on our trip after we got here. So I don't have any plans for the rest of the day either.
Oh, you scared me.
I'm sorry. So what do you say?
Of course, I'd love to.
Great! I'm so excited!
So, where should we go first?
I'm actually pretty hungry right now.
Well then, would you like to get something to eat?
Yes, please.
Oh, this is amazing!
Do you eat sweets for lunch on a daily basis?
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that most people don't eat sweets as meals. I just love them so much.
It's okay though. I love sweets too.
They have some fried chicken over there. Would you like to go get some?
Nothing beats freshly made fried chicken.
Whoa! You ate it in 2 bites?
Yeah, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure you're the unique one here. So sweet.
You really, really like your sweets, don't you?
Do you want some? Here you go.
No thank you. I'm eating a dumpling right now.
You're an amateur when it comes to eating sweets, huh? You eat that salty treats first, and then sweet treats, and then the salty treats, and voila! There you have an infinite spiral of goodness! Now, open up. Good boy. See, that was good, wasn't it?
It was delicious.
My turn then.
Huh?
I want a piece of your dumpling, silly.
Oh, sorry. Here you go.
Oh, that's so good. Let's go bathe together when we're done eating this.
What? What did you say?
This is nice, don't you think?
You mean the foot baths when you say bathe together?
Of course. Did you expect something else?
Of course not.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Uh-huh. Sure.
You tease me too much. Can we please talk about something else?
Sure. You said you were a system engineer earlier. Is it a difficult job to handle?
A lot of engineers have it hard, especially when they're just starting off. When I first started working, my pay was lower than a part-time worker at a grocery store.
Really?
I almost quit right away, but my peers and seniors were all very kind to me, and that really helped me stay focused through the hard times.
It always comes down to who you're surrounded with, huh?
May I ask why you became an artist? I'm really curious about how you ended up aspiring to become one.
Me?
Yeah.
It's nothing interesting. Basically the same reason as to why a teenage boy starts practicing the guitar.
So?
Yes, my first love back in elementary school complimented an artwork of mine, and I became super invested.
Back when Mako was a little kid, she would often move around schools because of her father's job, and she couldn't make many friends. Mako eventually became afraid of the inevitable farewells that would come after every friendship. The distance between her introverted self and the classmates became larger each time she moved. That was her whole childhood. Until one day, a little boy complimented her clay house that she was building in arts and crafts class. Whoa, that's amazing!
Not really.
No, it's amazing! Why don't you show it off? That's weird. Hey everyone! This new kid is amazing! Come on, tell everyone how you made this! Please?
Oh, sure.
Yeah! Thanks! It was a subtle event through any other person's eyes, but to Mako, it was the day that she finally became a little closer to her classmates for the first time. The time to say goodbye came as always, but this time, she was more thankful for being able to meet everyone than sad saying farewell. This memory was like a shining star in her dark childhood, and it helped her throughout the rest of it. An experience that convinced her to pursue her dream as an artist. Whenever Mako looks back at this memory, she thinks to herself, that was my first love.
Now, your turn.
Me?
You made me tell you about my first love. It isn't fair unless you tell me about yours too.
I don't have anything to hide, but I don't think I remember who my first love was.
Really?
Isn't that the case for most people? I'm confident that you're a rare case, Mako.
Well, sorry, I'm such a weirdo.
You like calling yourself a weirdo, huh?
How'd you know? I had lots of fun today. Thank you, Takuto.
That's my line. Thank you, Mako.
I guess this is goodbye then?
I guess so. To finish off the day, we came to see the clock that Mako had designed one last time. She told me that I could see a surprise if I went to see it 10 minutes before her train departed from the station. Right as we approached the clock, music started to sound.
Oh, right on time!
Whoa! Are the figures there supposed to resemble your story from elementary school?
You're a good guesser, huh? The theme for this clock is reunion.
Whoa, they're adults now!
It's just like swapping the first two puppets with these two, but I tried to make it so that I could tell the story of two individuals reuniting.
I love it! This is amazing!
You really think so? Thank you!
The two of us continued to watch the puppets in awe. Is that your train?
Yep.
I guess this is really goodbye then.
I really want to thank you so much for today.
I had an amazing time too. Thank you. So I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Huh?
Would you maybe like to trade numbers?
With me?
Of course with you! I had so much fun today, and I really needed it. I want to see you again.
Well, what should I do?
Pretty please?
I guess I could listen to return favor then.
Really?
Of course, I was just kidding.
Thank you!
However, I'll give it to you when we meet again.
Huh?
Oh, whoops. This is my train.
Wait!
Don't worry. We'll meet again.
As those words left her mouth, the doors closed. She slowly began drifting away, further and further away, leaving me on the platform of the station. What's up? Sorry for today. Are you all set with work? Yeah. Is something wrong? What do you mean? You've got an odd look on your face. You know how you told me that I might be able to meet someone new this morning? Yeah. Wait. I think I've met that someone, Shin. Whoa. But I don't even know her real name or who she really is. Takuto. It didn't work out, huh? What? Nothing. Screw relationships, man. Let's drink our worries away tonight. All drinks are on me. After breaking my heart once again in a single day, our trip reached its end. Even though my heart is wounded right now, wounds turn to scabs, and scabs turn to scars, and scars fade away, until you forget that anything ever happened. It's already been 2 months, man. Why don't you look for another fish in the open sea? I just can't find anyone. What do you think reunions like this are hosted for? You can find someone right now. I'm confident that that's not why they host these. So you're just gonna give up like that? You never know. The girl of your first love might be here, you know? That reminds me. Do you remember who your first love is? I'm pretty sure it was my caretaker in preschool. And yours was the transfer student, right? Huh? Yeah, I remember you falling in love at first sight, but you were too shy to say hi. So you ended up calling her a weirdo in art class. But I guess the girl didn't take you as a weirdo at all. Speak of the devil. Hey, Nukumizu! Come over here! Takuto wants to talk with you!
You two seem like you're having a very interesting conversation. May I join?
What? Here's your first love, Takuto. The girl you fell in love with at first sight during elementary school. But, wait, what? Mako? Why are you here?
See? I told you we'd meet again. Please, let me reintroduce myself. My name is Makoto Nukumizu. And I'm an artist. And apparently, your first love. Nice to meet you.
Miss Mako, I'm so sorry for not being able to take you to the station. Did my replacement do a good job in escorting you for the day?
I've already received an apology for that, so you are forgiven. Besides, I was able to reunite with my first love because of you. So thank you.
Their cheesy exchange of lines made it obvious that there was something fishy going on here. That's when I realized that since Shin's company hosted the competition, it wouldn't be odd for the two to have met in advance to plan something. You tricked me? Come on, you should be thankful. I set up a surprise date with your first love for you. Don't get mad at Nukumizu, though. She found out about my master plan afterwards, too. I was surprised when I found you bummed out and alone at the station when I went to pick you up, though.
That was a bit of payback for not remembering me, even though I remembered everything about you over all these years.
That was very cruel of you.
But now that I've gotten my payback, Mr. Takuto Kobayakawa.
Yes?
Don't be so upset.
Fine. I forgive you. I'm just glad I was able to meet you again.
Now that we've finally found each other again, wouldn't you like to make sure that we never lose one another again?
At that moment, the clock in the restaurant went off. It was like the universe was celebrating me and Makoto meeting again. This is how our story began.